Valley Fish Keeper. I'm in my fish room today. I'm not sure if I'm really liking it right now. It's about 102 degrees in here, according to the thermostat I have in here, the thermometer I have in here. I just turned off one of the fans, or else you guys would be able to hear me because it's blowing in here. But I know it's been a little while since I put anything out. It kind of makes it hard to do content when it's not the most pleasant temperature out here right now. But it's been long overdue that I do something. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to rescape a tank that I have. It's like a 54 gallon, 55 gallon tank. It's a little different. It's not your typical 12 and a half by 48 by, what is it, like 20 something, 21 inches tall, I think. This tank it's also a 4-footer, but it's 16 inches deep, and I think it's only 18 inches tall. So it's got a weird, different dimension. But either way, it's right now my Pleco grow out tank, and I do have, I think I have a couple of Bolivian rams in here, or one of them at least that I've always seen, and some albino cories that make up the bulk of the livestock in this tank. It's a planted tank, but it's it's kind of overgrown, and I really have neglected doing anything with it just because it's, like I said, it's the Pleco grow out, and you know, it just works the way it is. But I know I have to do something with it. I gotta pull out some of the jungle veil that's in there and replant it so that it has a little bit more area out in the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera around so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So hang on. Alright, this is the tank here. I got a bunch of, it's also the tank where I put in driftwood to get it waterlogged and sink down to the bottom. It also helps because you know, the Pleco will eat any biofilm that grows off of it. I forgot that at one point this was also a cold tank for shrimp, and you can see that they're thriving in here. They're not the best looking cherry shrimps, but they're doing their thing in here. There's just so much in there. You can see some of the Plecos that are growing out in here, some of the cories. All this wood in here has little Plecos. They're bristlenose Plecos. I thought I saw the dad swimming around in here. It's an albino bristlenose. But anyways, this is the tank here. So kind of what I want to do is I want to clear out some of this jungle veil in here, fill in some of the gaps that I have in here, and I think it's going to be predominantly a jungle veil tank. I do have some octopus, stellatus octopus plant. No. Pogostemma stellatus plant in here, and I do have some Bacopa carolina. I think I'm going to pull that out and just leave it all just jungle veil. Also, just a quick thing on this one. I know I mostly do dirted substrates. This is actually an experiment tank that I had, and all I have in here is sand and gravel. I don't have any active substrates in here. I'm thinking because of the real heavy bioload of these Plecos are providing enough nutrients that are working themselves into the sand and allowing it to provide nutrients for the jungle veil. And this has been a tank that I've consistently pulled veil out to sell and stuff like that. So, but I'm going to try to escape it, make it look a little bit better. I did have this rock formation in here that was kind of like a retaining wall, I guess, for the jungle veil at one point, or that was kind of like the idea. So now I'm just going to try to make it look a little bit better. So I'm going to get in here and tear this up, and I'll show you what it's going to, the progressions, I guess. I know it's going to get real dirty and cloudy before it looks better. So go ahead and hang out, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. see, I already took out all the hardscape that was in there. It's a little murky because I was moving the stuff around. I just wanted you guys to get a quick look at what it looks like now. And hopefully the next time you guys see this, it'll be a different tank. So I'm gonna get to work. Unfortunately, I can't keep running the video in here because it's too hot and my phone keeps overheating. I literally have to keep the phone in the refrigerator or else it'll overheat. But just kind of wanted to give you guys a look at what it looks like before, and then I'll show you the video after. You guys can see some of the plecos that are growing out in here. I got a bunch of them. I have no idea how many are in here. I just know that there's lots of them. Alright guys, see you guys soon. Alright, so I pulled out some of the plants that I needed to pull out of there and make some room out here in the front. Now what I'm doing is basically a flush and fill. I'm putting in water at the same time I'm pulling it out. I want to get as much as this debris that's in here, that detritus that has been accumulated over time. As you guys can see it here where it's been built up. I'm trying to get it out of the tank also, so that I can start getting some clear water in here and also doing a water change at the same time. So that's what I'll be doing next. I'll show you guys once it starts looking a little bit clearer, and then I'll start going ahead and planting it. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Here's a little progression of how it's coming out. I'm still trying to clear up the water, doing some water changes on it. And I still have to plant this backside. I think I want to put some more of the jungle valve in there to kind of blend it all together. So that is kind of coming along pretty nice.